I think there's actually just too much television in America. Here's Lewis Black.
I think, and there's a moneymaker here, that you could put on a network and all that would appear on that network is a bowl of shit. And it'd have to be steaming. Can't just be lying there. It needs to be steaming. Why? Because motion catches the eye. You'd never see a human being. All you'd see is a bowl of shit. And it plays some of that new age music so it's relaxing. And they'd watch it for a second and go, holy shit, that doesn't make sense, and they'd go away. But I guarantee you, it would haunt them. And every day they would turn on the TV. And they'd watch, and they'd watch, and they'd watch, and then they'd go, where was that bowl of shit? And then they'd put it in that recall button. So they'd wake up, watch the morning news, and go, bowl of shit! Eventually, they'd start watching it for longer periods of time to see what was going on. But they'd never see a human being, just a steaming bowl of shit. But here's the kicker. Eventually, we put a number up, and you can call that number. And what you have to do is guess which celebrity gave us the shit. Mm-hmm. That's right, it's a contest. Oh, and it's $1 a call. And we're in charge. So nobody really knows who the winner is, do they?
America is the land of the free and the home of the brave, and thank Christ they're brave, because some of their TV would be enough to make a more cowardly nation crap its collective spine through its great big mutual bum hole.
He lurks in the dark, then strikes out of nowhere.
Yes, if it's scaremongering you're after, here it is, flowing from the box like a river of screams.
While we Brits have a wussy inbuilt aversion to overt sensationalism of real-life events, the Americans have raised it to an art form, a frantic tone poem of twisted metal, gunfire, and all-round
Take your clothes off!
No!
Take your clothes off!
Perhaps the most successful real-life horror show is America's Most Wanted, the long-running equivalent to Crime Watch and one of the first shows to put Fox on the map. To station execs, these shows are a gift. They cost around 1/10 as much as the average primetime show, and the gaudy content ensures the audience can't bear to look away, probably in case one of these guys is standing behind them.
The police see every side of human nature.
The crown prince of reality crime shows has to be this man, Sheriff John Burnell, host of World's Wildest Police Chases and the source of the most feverishly lurid vocal style in history.
This is your first-class ticket to high-speed action, and you're in the driver's seat.
He's running on the rim only at this time.
Cable station Court TV plays host to most of this high-octane shit. Shows like Hot Pursuit, which look like a live-action version of Grand Theft Auto.
He's got into that van. It looks like he's carjacking another vehicle here.
And sound like they're scripted by Dr. f***ing Zeus.
The baddie in the caddy led the officers on a wild chase, but paid the price, getting maced in the face.
Still, gut-wrenching though they may be, since 9/11 all these shootouts and car chases feel like quaint slapstick compared to the dread spectre of terrorism.
Perhaps the most startling example is the Showtime miniseries Sleeper Cell, a jarring, torn from today's headlines tale of terrorists at large, which played like a cross between an intelligent Robert Fisk article and a very bad episode of The A-Team. But it's not just drama that's frightening.
US advertisers are unashamedly eager to set you shivering so much you shake all the coins out of your own pockets.
Bill is a formidable man, but he was no match for something smaller than a bead of sweat. It KO'd him so fast he didn't even see it coming. It was a clot. Ask your doctor about Plavix today, because no matter how formidable you are, you're no match for a dangerous clot.
And if that's not enough, the breakneck list of potential side effects should have you reaching for the heart pills in no time.
People taking MAOIs or thyroidazine or who have uncontrolled glaucoma should not take Cymbalta. Tell your doctor if your depression worsens or you have thoughts of suicide.
With all this panic juice sloshing around the screens, you'd expect the Americans to be permanently jumpy and neurotic. But weirdly, the exact opposite seems to be true. Yes, it's a cliche, but it's true. One of the first things you notice about Americans is how laid back and friendly they are. All right, you big American fucker.
Here I am.
Check this lot out, for example. Yes, even on doomy, jackbooted Fox News, the presenters chum it up like nobody's business.
Just a little bit, Tiki. Come on, please.
And that's when the terror alert's elevated. When it's neutral, they sit around in their pants playing Kaplunk. When our newsreaders try to relax, they just look awkward, like they've accidentally shat themselves and don't want to let on.
So how do they do it? Leaping from unbridled fear 1 minute to unbuttoned how's it hangingness the next. How do the Americans retain their sanity? I don't f***ing know. Go and ask a sociologist. Go on, go and phone one up.